All right, Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for people out here just like you and me. I just want to apologize to the McCartney fans out there. I didn't realize I was crossing the streams with my commentary on the SNL performance. I take this criticism, and I'm going to try to do better. Okay. One thing I realized is that, yeah, it's not easy to go on live television. It's not easy after doing a whole bunch of performances to do yet another performance. This is a difficult medley of songs that he had to try and uh, make sound like stuff that we heard how many years ago, And so what else can I say? I'm a McCartney fan, so obviously I am rooting for Paul McCartney. To make the statement that maybe he should stop or maybe he should retire, it, it's clearly up to Paul when he wants to stop, and the fans are saying don't stop. The majority of comments were on the side of Paul. Some people agreed with me, but I guess it's part of what I'm trying to do moving forward, but having difficulty. Uh, I need to maybe be less critical of what's happening out here. Uh, Unfortunately, classic rock is fading away, and people are getting older, and it's just difficult. It's like watching a relative, watching somebody who's always been here in the twilight of their lives and definitely rooting for them, but also understanding that this can't go on forever. And I think some of us think it's going to go on forever and we want it to go on forever. So I guess we should just cherish the time we have with these amazing artists that are still with us, whether it's Paul McCartney or Mick Jagger or Steven Tyler or any of the people who are still chugging along out there, uh, bringing their best, bringing their A game, and making fans happy. And I think that's the most important thing. If this music brings you joy, uh, that I guess is the most important thing. If Paul McCartney is very important to you as far as your, just growing up and listening to this music and this being a part of your life, like the soundtrack of your life, and uh, Paul can do no wrong, which in a way that's kind of true in a sense. I get that. I had planned on doing a different kind of video here. In fact, I had it posted and then I took it down because I was responding to a lot of the negativity. And at the time when I did the video, uh, I was acting kind of self righteous, and that's really stupid at this stage. I mean, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, people have to understand, though, that the classic rock world should have had a second act or a third act. And we're still running off of the first act and the second act. And the first act is running on fumes. And that doesn't mean, that I should go out there and bash what's left of it. We should probably cherish what's left of it. And we're on the timeline, as one commenter said. We're on the timeline where Paul was still alive and still performing. And, that's a big deal. 50 years after the beginning of SNL. I kind of wish SNL was funny like it was 50 years ago, but what are you going to do? At times, it's somewhat entertaining. Um, but yeah, definitely we need a fresh group of folks to carry this tradition forward while we acknowledge the unprecedented greatness of Paul McCartney and all these other artists that are still plugging along out here. And I'm grateful for all of them. I really am. So, again, if I offended people with that video, I'm sorry. The video got a lot of views. And in a way, I'm kind of embarrassed it got that many views. And it wasn't meant to be a clickbait video. It was just me and my opinion on Paul McCartney on SNL. Probably going to leave the video up because, quite honestly, this channel, compared to the other channel, I'm just getting a drop in the bucket compared to my 82,000 whatever on the other channel, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm a little demoralized by a number of different things. I'm gonna try to keep it harmless and positive. All right, it's not gonna be easy because I'm too opinionated about too many things. Um, but it's easy to be a critic. It's harder to be that person who's actually trying to the best of their ability to pull off something that's almost impossible to do. How many years? Like 50 plus years after the original song came out. So it's not easy. So anyway, God bless everyone, and over and out from Harmless Dave.